Well, one of the problems with 4x4s, if you take the word or the 4x4 and you hit the shift key, it goes $ times $. Actually what happens, and you get nickel to dime to death on cars. And actually I always like to find cheaper ways of doing stuff. So I had this carburetor here. This is a Weber RGM 601. It's actually kind of rare. It's supposed to be got more gas mileage than the more economical Weber, at the same time having more performance. I don't know if that's BS or not. It's going to get tested here pretty soon as soon as I clean out the gas tank. But I had this filter on it, and it was a foam filter, and this carb's got very little use on it. It's virtually brand new, but I think it retails for $5.50 or something. It can get cheaper, but it's expensive Weber. But I remember looking on the internet for an air filter for this, and I said, wow, there isn't any. And somebody else had the problem. So I used this thick cloth, but then I decided, found out, hey, you could buy the foam. So I got a 2-inch thick foam here, which is more than thick enough. You can actually make a couple filters out of it. And all you have to do is cut it to size and use K&N filter oil. Now, I've seen people on the internet talking about going to Solutions, buying a $90 filter. And I'm thinking, you got to be stupid doing that. This is actually, I don't know, 16 bucks or something like that, and it'll last, I don't know, umpteen years. And a lot of people are ignoring this because in these custom applications, say you got a 4x4 or whatever, or maybe you're going to have a snorkel set up or whatever, and you're going to make a snorkel setup. You could still, make your own hoses, and you can have a filter by just using the foam and use some K&N air filter oil, and it's cheap. So there's always ways of doing things that are better, and you don't need to go buying high dollar items all the time. You don't need to have it where it's like this, 4x4 equals $ times $, which is when you hit the shift key on your computer, that's how it comes out, and you know that's true. Okay, I took the handy dandy scissors, cut some excess off of the filter, and there it is installed. Looks like it's a perfect fit. It's actually in here, it's a pretty thick filter. You don't need to have it that thick, but it crushes down. It's I guess it's a 30 dots per inch, and with 2 inches thick though and some filter oil, it's got plenty of filtration and power, and plus, well, it's cheap. You can just keep reusing it. You just wash it out, you put more filter oil on it, it lasts forever. And if the foam ever falls apart some 5 years down the road, 16 bucks a new one. So there you go, man. There's a simple solution. You can use this for Webers. You can use this for everything. So you don't need to get fancy with nothing. You got a lot of custom applications you can make. And the other thing with this foam, you can get some 1/4 inch or 3/8. This is like real thick stuff, 2-inch. You can use this instead of even buying a pre-filter sock, which is expensive. You can buy the foam and make your own. So I mean, a lot of people, hey, want to keep that, this $ times $, and keep it like 4x4 and keep your money in your pocket.